Welcome back, guys, to another video. Uh, right now we will test our save method. So I'll put here my name at the tag and some age, and then try to save, and I have the response here, success. So right now we have to check if everything is up and running. So we can go to device file explorer and to the folder data and data again, and search for the name of your package. So let me search my application here. We have here the same package and then databases, and voila, this is our database persons. So to check if there is some data inside, you can right click on it, save as, and then search a place in your local computer and then save. So you have to download the DB browser for SQLite, and then you can click here to open a database, and then desktop, and then we have here the person database that we had put here. So we can open, and then we can go to the browse data, and we see here at the tag, and we have the name and the age, and then at the tag and the age. So if you update like the database data here on the emulator, you should download again the file and open it again on the SQL browser. So let's go to put some more code inside of our project. If you look to after the save, we can maybe clean up all the fields. So we can try here to call a new method. Here we will clean fields, and then we can generate this clean field inside here, and then we will set the test of each field. Name id that set test, we'll put some empty string. Also the same to the age ad, we will set empty. So the next step maybe is to list all the entries of our database inside of our list view. To do this, we can put another action on the second button that we have here, list. So we will just put some new on click listener, age, not age, sorry, list btn, and set some on click listener, and I will keep using the lambda here. So here we will call the list method, and then we will create inside of the main. So I will leave, I will call like I will have to create here array list to save all the entries of the database. So private array lists of strings, persons list, And then here on this method we will first initialize this person's list, new array list. Okay, so we will have to put some code inside of the database helper class, but before that we can put here some cursor that will receive some cursor. Then here I have to import this class, and also I will use the database helper object. So database helper that get all values. This method is not yet implemented. That's why we will have to create this method in the database helper. So voila, here we go. We are in the database helper right now. So we have to put some new code here. So we have to call the SQL database, and we'll give the same name, and then we will get the readable database. After that we will create a new cursor, and then we will use the SQL database and we will run a query. So here we will give the string of the SQL. We already made it here. Select all from database, this one. So we will put here get values, and we will put no as arguments, because we are not searching for a special case. And then we return the cursor. So that's all. So back to the main activity. Right now we don't have any error. We can just see if is not null, like if C is not empty. To do that, we just have to get the count. This should be greater. This should be greater than 1, than 0. So we can open here, and here this is the case of successful. To do this, we will move in the cursor, C, move to next, and then we will add each person in this list. So person list that add, we will put here the C that get string, and we have different columns. We notice that the first one is from the ID. If we go look to here to the database, and the second one is to the name, and here we need the name. So we will write 1, the index, because it starts from 0. And at the end of this, we will create an array adapter of strings, and then we will give a name to this array adapter, and we will initialize it. So here we will mention that the string, and also we will give the context, that is this one, and we will give the layout of our activity list view. So layout that activity list view, and we will give the layout for each item. so r.id that test view, that is from the second activity, and also we will put here the persons list. So at the end we can use the binding to set the adapter to the list view. And this we will give the array adapter here. So that's all to the successful case, and if there is a problem we can just put here the else case and show a message that the list is empty. Okay, and another thing is that if we want, we can call this list view list after successful save, so we'll put here list. Okay, that's all to the list, and we can try it and then we'll run our project. So we will cut this video. Stay tuned to the next video where we will delete the item from the database. Okay, stay tuned. Bye bye.